What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we're going to be drawing Ditto from Ben 10. Let's get started in the center of our page with the eyes. So start on the left side, we're going to start with the upper eyelid. Starting from the outside, we're going to curve up. And then we're going to bend that down on the inside. Now let's line this up on the right and do the same thing. Start by curving up, rounding out the top, and then hooking that down. Now we want to connect the outside to the inside with a curve. So start on the left, come down, round out the bottom, and then just pull that up on the inside of the eye. From the inside corners of the eye, we're going to come to the center and down, start with a point. Now from this point, I want to angle up and out towards the left, towards the inside corner of the eye, and do the same thing on the right. Let's move down and draw on the mouth. We're going to start over on the left, curve down and up. Go back to the left side, we're going to curve down lower in the center, and back up on the right side. Let's add a bracket to the corners of the mouth. On the left, just curve around, do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to move out and draw the bottom half of the head. From the top corner of the eye on the left, we're going to step out, we're going to curve down, and then in towards the middle, towards a point, just underneath the mouth. And we'll curve up and out towards the right. Going out, and then up, just lined up with the outside corner of the right eye. Let's add the two fins on the side of the head. Starting on the left, we'll curve out and then up. We'll do the same thing on the right, going out and then up. From the tip of the fin, we're going to curve up and then down towards the top of the eye. We'll go up and we'll bend that down. Do the same thing on the right, curving up and bending that down. Let's go back to the base of the fin, curve up and then in. Line this up on the right and do the same thing. Let's add a glare along the top edge of the fin. Starting from the tip, we're just going to taper this in toward that inside line. And do the same thing on the right. Then we move to the center of the forehead and add a circle. Starting from the center, go all the way around towards the bottom, and back up towards the top. I just want to trace a circle along the inside. I'm going to leave a gap in the center and draw two dots on either side, one on the left and one on the right. From the left side, we're going to angle up and out towards that inside circle, and then go down and out on the left and right side. Now we're going to move up and draw that center fin. From the top of the circle, we're going to step up, start with a point. From here, we're going to curve out and up towards the left, and then the right. And we'll curve up and in towards the center, along the top. Let's add a glare on the left side. Start from the top, we're going to curve this out towards the left, and then down towards that bottom point. Let's go to that outside point and round out the top of the head. From here, we're going to curve out and then down behind this fin, aiming towards this point. We'll go out, and we'll bend that down. Let's do the same thing on the right. Curving out, and then bending that down. And then we're going to add that glare along the top of the head. Starting on the left, we're going to curve down and in behind that circle in the center. Step over towards the right, curve out, and then up. Then back on the left side, we're going to step down, curve in, and then out in behind the fin. And do the same thing on the right side. Go in towards the side of the circle, curve out, and then down. And then we're going to add a trim along the bottom of each eye. Starting on the left, curve down and out, step in, draw that same curve twice. Let's line this up on the right. And then we'll add a glare along the bottom. From the bottom of the head, we'll step up and just trace that across. Now we're going to be drawing this character with the fist out towards the side. So let's start on the left side of the head, start by curving down and then out towards the wrist. Line this up on the right and do the same thing, curving down and then out. And then from the wrist, we're going to curl around the thumb. Start up here, curve up, come down, round out the thumb, and go back up. Do the same thing on the right. Going up, down, and then pull that up. Let's draw the inside edge of the palm. From the inside of the thumb, we'll step down, curve in, and then up, with a short curve. Now we're going to curl 3 large fingers in behind the thumb. So starting at the top, we're going to draw a half oval, curving out, and then pulling that in. Step down, draw that again, curving around, and pull that up underneath the thumb. We'll do that one more time. Do the same thing on the right side. From the bottom finger, we're going to round out the bottom of the hand. Going down. I'm just going to pull this up, aiming towards the top of the wrist. Do the same thing on the right. Coming down, and then bending that up. Now we're going to move back in, draw the side of the body coming down towards the bottom of the leg. From the top of the arm, we'll step down, curve down, and then out towards the left. We'll line this up on the right, curve down, and then out towards the same height. And then from the ankle, we're going to curve this out and then down towards the bottom of the foot. Let's round out the bottom of the feet, starting from the left, curve down, and then up on the inside. Let's move back up in the center and draw a curve from left to right for the lower torso. Now I'm going to leave a gap in the center, go to the left and draw a straight angled line coming down towards the left heel. Go to the right, draw a straight angled line coming down towards the right heel. Now let's go back out and finish off the lower edge of the arm. From the top of the wrist, step down, curve in, and then up in behind the body. Line this up on the right and do the same thing, coming down and then out. Let's add that detail to the body. Starting on the outside of the arm, we curve in and then up. Line this up on the right and do the same thing, curving down and then out. Then from the inside, we're going to draw 2 straight angle lines coming down and in towards the middle. And then we're going to angle out and then down towards the side of the body. Let's trace this out on the inside. Going up toward the top, towards the inside, and then back out. And then from the center, just underneath the chin, we'll start with a point. We're going to angle up and out towards the left, and then the right, and then we'll trace this out along the outside. Let's add the side of the gem on the shoulder. Starting from the top of the arm, curve out, and then back in. Now I'm going to move back down towards the hip, towards the bottom of this trim, curve down in the middle, back up on the right, step down, draw that twice. Come down a little bit lower in the middle, and back up on the right side. Let's add 3 circles in the center of the belt. We're going to start with the bottom, start with 1 circle, and I'm going to draw 2 more just up on the side, along the top. And we're going to trace all 3 circles along the inside. Let's add a glare along the top edge of the arms. From the top of the arm, we step in, just follow that same curve coming down toward the trim. Do the same thing on the right side. Let's add a glare on the side of the belt. We step in, draw a straight angle line coming down on either side. Then we'll add a glare on the outside of the leg. Starting from the top, step in, just trace that same curve coming down, and then we'll round out the front of the foot. Do the same thing on the right. We'll also add a glare along the inside of the leg. Stepping out, the same line coming down towards the bottom of the foot. And that's pretty much it. There's Ditto from Ben 10. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.